Hey guys, this is Muliha from the site Blogger, and today I have a Canva tutorial for an app that I just found. It's called Origami. Uh, by the sound of the name, you would think that it creates an origami version of whatever photo you give it, and that's exactly what it does. However, earlier I was experimenting with it and I found some really cool features of, or well, there's only one feature. It takes an image and converts it into another image. But if you give it some kind of non-origami-fiable picture, it creates really interesting results. Anyway, so let's see what it does. The first one, I'm going to do two images. I'm going to origamify two images using this app. The first one is going to be very simple so that you can see what it is meant to do when you give it an origamifiable image. But when you give it something different, which is going to be the second image, then it creates really interesting results. So the first one is, the first thing I'm going to do is, of course, I will add the app on my left panel. So go to apps. It's already showing Origamify because I was searching for it earlier, but if you don't have it, which is the case in most of the time, if you're already a seasoned Canva user, you know what to do, but just in case someone is new, you go to the apps tab and then you search for, in the search bar, you start typing whatever app you want. So we're going to start typing Origamify, and that should bring up the result, Origamify, or Origamify. I don't know how to say that, but anyway. So that's the app. When you add it, it will ask you to choose a file from your computer. Now, you can do that if you have an image on your computer, you can click choose file and then it will take the image and it will transform it into an origami-fied version of it, or you can just add an image from your uploaded folder or photos, Canva photos, whatever you want. So I was searching for ducks because I saw a pretty cool version of duck origamis, so I was playing around with it. So I'm going to use the same image I used last time when I was experimenting on my own. So this is a really cute photo of a duckling, and we are going to origamify this image. So I'm going to click this image and then I will go to Origamify app that was added earlier on my left panel. And then once you have an image and you have selected that image, you can just click Origamify and replace. However, before I do that, I'm going to make a copy of it so we can kind of, compare after it has done its work. So I will just select the image by clicking it, and then I will click Origamify and replace. And just a, heads up, it takes a few seconds or a little more than a few seconds. Sometimes even a little more than that. We'll see. So, yeah. Come on, man. Just do it. It's taking forever. Alright, we're just gonna wait. I guess I could just pause the video, but I want to show you. Okay, it's done. Look at that. It's a really cute origami of a duck, and it looks kind of same, right? It has the same background colors. Instead of having the actual duck, it just took the duck image, and I'm assuming artificial intelligence is at play here, and it would just, converted the duck's image into an origamified duck. So like a paper duck. So that makes sense. Now, it's on its own, it's a pretty cool app, and go crazy with it, play around with it, create all sorts of origami-fied versions of ducks and flowers and whatnot. However, if you have a different type of image where you don't have a clear shape, then this app actually creates some pretty interesting results. So let me show you another image that I took myself not that long ago. So I'm gonna go to my uploads folder, and this is the image that I took. So it's a photo of a coffee shop. It's actually a coffee shop in my neighborhood, and I took it a few days ago for an article I was writing about coffee shops. And so this is a coffee shop. So as you can see, it doesn't have like a identifiable shape like a duck or a bird or a flower or something that you can convert into an origami. However, if you try to origamify this image, let's see what happens. So I'm going to go to the Origamify app that was added to my left panel, select the image, and then click Origamify and replace. And as usual, wait for it forever. And this one is taking a little longer, I think, than the other one. Maybe it's because it's a complex shape and not an easily identifiable shape like the duck. So, okay. Ooh, look at that. So it created an image that, as you can see, it's not an origami. However, it's very okay. So I didn't duplicate it. So let me just add the original photo as well, so I can show you how it's different. So this is the original photo, right? And let me zoom in a little bit. So this is the original, obviously, and this is the origamified. And it's so cool. It added so it can read text. Obviously, the AI algorithm can read the text and can tell that it's a coffee shop. So instead of having the little coffee shop, it's just made it into a coffee shop. But the fact that it can read text, that's kind of cool. It knows that it's a coffee shop, although coffee spelling is wrong, but whatever. And then you have like a sign, you have tables and stools in front of the coffee shop, and some Asian, I don't know what characters. I don't even know if these are real characters, but it looks like Chinese-ish inspired coffee shop, and that's so cool that it can do that, like a Asian coffee shop. So I just thought it was really cool because obviously you cannot make a coffee shop photo into an origami. So I wanted to see what it would do if the app still works, or what it does when you give it like a non-identifiable or clearly identifiable origami-like shape or non-origami-like shape. And it still does something, and it does something really cool, like an Asian version of whatever you give it. So, yeah, I mean, I just played around with it and I had a lot of fun. And try out different types of photos and see what comes out, you know? You might be surprised. Anyway, that's the app that I found earlier today, and I had a lot of fun playing around with it, and hopefully you will too. That's it for today's video, and I will see you with another one pretty soon. Bye!